Number 1. The foods you eat are either healing your body or harming it. The food you eat is not just something to fill your stomach or satisfy cravings, it's information. Every bite sends a message to your body. Those messages can either tell your system to heal, reduce inflammation, balance hormones, and boost energy, or they can trigger the opposite: inflammation, imbalance, fatigue, and eventually chronic disease. This is the foundation of functional medicine and something most people overlook. We've been trained to think about food in terms of calories or weight gain, but that's only a fraction of the story. Your food is interacting with your biology at a cellular level, constantly influencing how your genes express themselves, how your metabolism works, and how well your immune system functions. Real, whole foods, like leafy greens, berries, clean proteins, nuts, seeds, and healthy fats, contain a symphony of nutrients, antioxidants, fiber, and phytonutrients that give your body the raw materials it needs to heal and thrive. These foods speak your body's language. They regulate blood sugar, repair tissue, support gut health, and even influence brain chemistry. They help you think clearly, feel emotionally balanced, and sleep better. On the other hand, fake foods, like sugary snacks, processed meals, refined carbs, and chemical-laden packaged goods, send completely different signals. They confuse your metabolism, spike insulin, burden your liver, and damage the gut microbiome. Over time, they wear down your body's ability to function properly. You might not feel the damage right away, but eventually it shows up as chronic fatigue, brain fog, weight gain, skin problems, or more serious conditions like diabetes or heart disease. The truth is, you have the power to change your health with every single meal. When you stop thinking of food as just something to eat and start viewing it as a tool for healing, your entire relationship with your body begins to transform. Number 2. Industrial seed oils are toxic and highly inflammatory. Industrial seed oils are some of the most damaging substances found in the modern diet, yet they are also among the most widely consumed. These oils, such as soybean, corn, canola, sunflower, and cottonseed oil, are highly processed and chemically extracted using high heat and toxic solvents like hexane. This industrial process damages the delicate fats in the oil, creating unstable molecules and harmful byproducts that fuel inflammation inside the body. Though often marketed as healthy, because they are low in saturated fat, the reality is quite the opposite. These oils are extremely high in omega-6 fatty acids, which, when consumed in excess and without enough omega-3s to balance them, create a pro-inflammatory state in the body. Chronic inflammation is now known as the root cause of many major diseases, including heart disease, diabetes, obesity, arthritis, Alzheimer's, and even cancer. What makes the situation worse is that these oils are hidden in thousands of common foods: salad dressings, mayonnaise, chips, crackers, fast food, frozen meals, and nearly anything processed or fried. Over time, the regular intake of these oils can damage your cell membranes, impair brain function, and stress your immune system. They also contribute to oxidative stress, which accelerates aging and increases your risk of degenerative disease. Even more concerning is their impact on gut health and hormone regulation, areas most people don't associate with cooking oil. The good news is that you can avoid this health trap by becoming more aware of the oils used in your food. Choosing stable, anti-inflammatory fats like extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, grass-fed butter, and coconut oil gives your body the support it needs to repair, function, and thrive. Once you remove industrial seed oils from your diet, many people experience reduced pain, improved digestion, better focus, and even clearer skin. All signs of inflammation retreating and healing beginning. Number 3. Sugar is hidden everywhere and acts like a metabolic poison. Refined carbohydrates have become a staple in modern diets, yet they are one of the most damaging food categories to human health. These include white bread, pastries, pasta made from white flour, sugary breakfast cereals, crackers, and many processed snack foods. What makes refined carbs harmful is how quickly they turn into sugar once they enter the body. Because they lack fiber, protein, and healthy fats, they are digested rapidly, causing a sharp spike in blood glucose and insulin levels. This sudden rise in blood sugar may provide a temporary burst of energy, but it is soon followed by a crash that leaves you feeling tired, irritable, and craving more sugar or carbs to feel better again. This cycle of spikes and crashes overworks your pancreas, disrupts hormone balance, and leads to insulin resistance over time. Insulin resistance is the underlying cause of a wide range of chronic conditions, including type 2 diabetes, obesity, fatty liver disease, and heart disease. But the effects don't stop there. Refined carbohydrates also affect the brain. The constant fluctuation in blood sugar levels can lead to mood swings, brain fog, poor concentration, and even anxiety or depression. In addition, refined carbs offer little to no nutritional value. During processing, most of the vitamins, minerals, and fiber are stripped away, leaving behind empty calories that don't support your body's healing, growth, or energy needs. Without fiber, digestion slows down, gut health deteriorates, and hunger returns more quickly, often leading to overeating and weight gain. By removing refined carbs from your daily meals and replacing them with whole, fiber-rich foods like vegetables, legumes, nuts, seeds, and whole grains, you create a more stable internal environment. Your energy becomes more consistent, your cravings diminish, and your metabolism begins to reset. The shift is powerful and deeply healing. Number 4. Refined carbohydrates strip your body of balance. Processed meats are a common part of many diets, often praised for their convenience, taste, and protein content. However, these foods carry serious health risks that are often overlooked. Items like bacon, sausages, hot dogs, deli meats, and canned meats are typically made from low-quality animal products and preserved using chemical additives such as nitrates and nitrites. These substances are used to extend shelf life and enhance flavor, but once inside the body, they can form compounds called nitrosamines, which have been directly linked to cancer, particularly colorectal cancer. Beyond cancer risk, processed meats are also high in sodium and unhealthy fats, which contribute to high blood pressure, heart disease, and increased inflammation throughout the body. Regular consumption of these meats has been associated with a higher risk of stroke, type 2 diabetes, and chronic kidney disease. Unlike fresh, minimally processed protein sources, processed meats offer very little nutritional value relative to the harm they can cause. These meats can also negatively affect gut health. The combination of chemical preservatives, artificial flavors, and excess salt can disturb the delicate balance of the gut microbiome. A damaged gut environment not only weakens the immune system but also plays a role in mental health, mood regulation, and energy levels. Over time, the repeated intake of processed meats creates a biological environment that promotes disease and impairs the body's ability to repair itself. Choosing to remove processed meats from your diet is a proactive step toward reducing inflammation and protecting long-term health. Better alternatives include fresh, pasture-raised meats, wild, caught fish, and plant-based protein sources that are rich in nutrients and free of harmful additives. This one change can significantly reduce your risk of chronic disease and help your body move toward healing, balance, and resilience. Number 5. Processed meats increase disease risk due to harmful additives. Artificial sweeteners are often seen as a smarter choice for those looking to cut back on sugar, lose weight, or manage blood sugar levels. However, these synthetic compounds may do more harm than good when it comes to long-term health. Common artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, saccharin, and acesulfame potassium are frequently found in diet sodas, sugar-free snacks, protein powders, and even health products marketed to diabetics. While they don't contain calories, they still send powerful signals to your body, signals that can disrupt metabolism, confuse hunger cues, and damage gut health. One of the most concerning effects of artificial sweeteners is their impact on the gut microbiome. Even though these sweeteners pass through the body without being fully digested, research shows they can alter the balance of gut bacteria. A disrupted microbiome weakens the immune system, interferes with digestion, and contributes to chronic inflammation. Poor gut health has also been linked to conditions like anxiety, depression, obesity, and insulin resistance. Artificial sweeteners also confuse the brain's natural reward system. When you taste sweetness without actual calories, your brain is tricked. Over time, this can lead to increased cravings for real sugar and carbohydrates, causing overeating and making weight loss even more difficult. Additionally, some sweeteners have been shown to increase insulin response in certain people, undermining the very blood sugar control they are supposed to support. Using artificial sweeteners as a healthier option often keeps people trapped in the cycle of sweet cravings without truly addressing the root cause. By eliminating them and focusing on whole, naturally sweet foods like berries or using small amounts of natural alternatives like stevia or monk fruit, you give your body a chance to recalibrate. When your taste buds reset, you begin to appreciate the real flavors of food again without artificial interference. Number 6. Artificial sweeteners and ultra-processed foods disrupt natural biology. Ultra-processed packaged foods have become a dominant part of the modern diet, primarily because they are convenient, heavily marketed, and designed to be irresistibly tasty. But despite their popularity, these foods are among the most harmful to long-term health. They are typically made with cheap ingredients that are heavily refined and stripped of natural nutrition. Instead of nourishing your body, they fill it with artificial additives, preservatives, emulsifiers, flavor enhancers, and synthetic chemicals that your body does not recognize or know how to process. These foods are engineered in labs to hit a perfect bliss point, a combination of sugar, fat, and salt that makes them hyper, palatable, and addictive. As a result, they override your natural hunger and fullness cues, causing you to overeat without even realizing it. The more you eat them, the more your brain begins to crave them, leading to a vicious cycle of dependence and nutrient depletion. Over time, this contributes to weight gain, blood sugar imbalances, chronic inflammation, and a higher risk of diseases like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. Another major concern is how these foods affect gut health. Most ultra-processed items lack fiber and contain additives that can irritate the gut lining and disrupt the balance of your microbiome. A damaged gut can impair digestion, weaken the immune system, and increase your susceptibility to allergies, mood disorders, and metabolic dysfunction. The absence of real nutrients in these products also means your body stays in a constant state of craving. It's not just looking for calories. It's looking for minerals, vitamins, antioxidants, and other compounds it needs to function properly. When you eliminate ultra-processed foods and replace them with real, whole ingredients, your body begins to rebalance, energy improves, mental clarity returns, and true healing begins from within.